No, it was particularly Internet Historian's video of the Great 4chan War with
with
Tumblr.
Twitter or Tumblr. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
Tumblr.
with Tumblr. And it always made me cringe because all the people from Tumblr kept referring to 4chan as the 4chan,
Yeah.
and that drove me insane.
Oh, dude, I remember when that shit was happening.
Oh, me too. Me too.
That
I,
was
I didn't I
amazing.
didn't understand it at all until Internet
Hmm.
Historian's video because I think I was a little too young to
Hmm.
to understand it. And I was a social media retard, and in a way I still am. I know the basics of
Hmm.
YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Talk to me about Tumblr, I don't understand it. Talk to me about Twitter, I really don't understand it.
Oh, dude, I tried. Actually, GCN's first social media was Tumblr, and I'm like, why did I choose that?
Well, to me, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's not great.
Now, 4chan is very similar to Tumblr in terms of how you post. Um,
Yeah.
just in terms of the content, it's not.
Oh yeah.
I have an account per se because you don't really create an account with 4chan. You have to get invited,
Hmm.
and I hardly ever post, ever, or even comment.
Yeah.
But I love fucking going into 4chan and reading some of the stuff, particularly on
Oh
poll.
yeah. Yeah, I am a lurker.
I love reading poll because I think
I don't go to poll too much. I usually just stick with.
you're not
I
into the
usually just stick
politics
with.
shit. I am.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Um, Sometimes I go over to LGBT just because it makes me feel better that I'm somewhat normal.
Uh huh.
There's some shit on the LGBT one that I just go, oh my god. Yeah, but there's something I find utterly fascinating about the idea of being completely anonymous, and that's what you are on 4chan. You can't make a name. You can't do any of that.
Yeah.
You are anonymous. You are anon. Everyone is
And
anon,
on.
and because of that, I honestly think we see unrestricted human nature on 4chan.
Yeah. Definitely.
No fear of certain laws, getting in the way. You just see people interacting in the most human way possible. And I find that utterly fascinating and oftentimes hysterical.
Yeah.
Like you
It
read
is
some of these feeds and they're not called feeds, they're called what? Posts,
threads.
threads. Thank you. And they are utterly hysterical
Oh yeah.
because they are people who are commenting, and I've done this too. There are people who are commenting knowing that no one's going to know who they are.
Yep. 100%.
And because of that, it's completely uncensored.
There's no filter. It is raw human
It
nature
yes.
in its purest form.
And I love it. I fucking love it. And a part of me is also like at least it's on the internet and not
Yeah.
in real life. And another part of me finds it fascinating because of that shit that was going on with Shia LaBeouf. Or Shia
Yeah.
LaBeouf. Um that shit is hysterical. How they
Literally,
were able
like
to team
that.
up,
Literally,
and how none of these people know each other at all.
yeah.
That's crazy, and yet they still.
They still just because they wanted to like mess with this one human,
Mhm.
they like literally like weirdly enough the like strongest minds on this website fucking joined forces to like triangulate the location of this flag just from like airplane schedules and like time of day, like time zones. Like what the like how Jesus Christ.
And these people are not government.
No,
Like
they're just
if
ordinary
you think
people.
we were able to figure this shit out so quickly, what do you think the government is doing?
Yeah.
The government
That
can
is
do
true.
that in like a quarter of the time it took 4chan to do it,
Yeah.
which is terrifying.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's stuff like that. Some of the shit though that you see on 4chan though, and this is the problem I have with it And this is almost why I recommend going on Reddit feeds to read some stuff from 4chan. And that's because you gotta shift through some stuff is terrible.
Yeah, some stuff is absolute garbage.
There are several people have been murdered
Yeah.
on the 4chan. There have been cases of that, and stuff like that. And the thing with a lot of that stuff is 4chan is almost reaching the deep web without reaching the deep web.
Yeah,
In
it's
many
like
cases.
the border.
Yeah, like 4chan, it almost is like the Borderlands, like that, the no man's land before you get into the insanity that is the deep web.
Yeah.
I can say I've never been to the deep web, and I don't plan on going.
I have not either, but I've watched people do it.
Like in person or online?
Online.
Oh, okay. Because I have done that
there's
too.
one
It is raining
YouTuber.
inside again, ladies and gentlemen.
There's one YouTuber that I highly recommend. His username is Subordinary Gamers,
Yep.
but he's usually known as Mutahar. He does deep web browsing as like a series. There's like over 100 episodes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would like to check that out because some of that stuff creeps me out. Wasn't Cicada? I forgot the numbers afterwards. I believe that was started
Yes.
on 4chan,
Yes, it was.
and that's fascinating. Even though I'm 90% sure, I am convinced that it was just people fucking around.
Mm-hmm.
And then getting some of the people that solved the code to get on board with it.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure it's nothing.
What's funny is a lot of ARGs actually start on 4chan.
Oh, really? I didn't know this.
Yeah.
And you're the ARG guy out of all of us.
Yeah, a lot of ARGs actually started on 4chan, like Marble Hornets, which is like the like granddaddy of ARGs on YouTube. That was started on 4chan, I believe. I also believe that another one, it's not really an ARG, but it has like ARG like elements almost. It's another series called Petscop that also started
I have
on
never heard of that one.